Hi, this is Little Glass Helpers. Sorry for the large gap in videos, but I'm back now and today I'm going to show you how I change a 3D shape into a pattern that can be used to make a stained glass 3D shape. The general idea is that we're going to download an STL file, which is generally used for 3D printing, and we're going to transform that into a paper printout. I'm on the Printables website and I've just searched for a diamond because I thought a diamond would be a nice shape to make out of glass. Once you find the shape that you like, it's very simple to just download the STL file. This one is free to use by attribution, so I'll put those notes in my show notes. For this process, you'll need a program called Pepakura Designer 6. It's a free program and it's really great and very simple to use for what we're doing. So once I downloaded the STL file, I opened it in Pepakura and that's what you can see here. Once you've got your file opened up in Pepakura, just press the unfold button and it creates a printable fold out of your shape, including tabs that you could print out the paper and actually glue it together to form your shape. Instead of doing that, I'm just going to save it as a PDF so that I can take it into an image editing software. I'm using Photoshop to edit my image. You can use any photo editing software. Affinity is really good because it has vector and raster in the same program now. Using vector shapes is really good because they scale well for patterns. To change the measurement to centimeters, I show the rulers and then right click on the rulers to change that to centimeters and it changes all of the measuring. I don't know if there's an easier way to do that. There probably is. And then I'm just using the ruler tool to measure that side of it just to see how big it is. On the screen now, you can see that I'm changing my brush to be slightly thicker. I'm going to keep it at 3mm in black, and I'm tracing over each shape. Now that's all three with their own lines on different layers. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can move them around on the page. I prefer to have my shapes separate when I'm using a pattern, but it's also useful if you're using a sticker sheet because you can group up the stickers and waste less paper. You'll also be able to duplicate those two shapes that we need 8 of quite easily if they're on separate layers. My aim was to keep this tutorial quite simple, so I stuck with raster images, but if you actually created vector shapes, this would be a lot more convenient if you wanted to change the size of the diamond later. You could scale the shapes without those lines thickening, which would help in the long run. And that's the end of the tutorial, so I hope you've been able to follow along and think that this might help you in your workshop and in your work. I'll be uploading some more pattern tutorials soon, so hope to see you there. Thanks! Little Glass Helpers are available at Perth Art Glass and they deliver worldwide. Thanks for watching!